This is Turkey once again, the past and or present spokesperson for the American Cultural Tradition and or Cultural Memory Complaint Department, and soon to be on January 20th, the chief and or head and or secretary and or president of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency. And I'm here today in my future role as a chief of the Stochastic Intelligence Agency to teach a brief lesson on the use of space-time travel communication coordinates. And I'm going to do that today utilizing an event that occurred in the course of a contract in Theta series in the grip of thermostat norm, in which, for one of the images, a contract in Theta had difficulty recalling what the acronym B.A.M.N meant or referred to, and that's B.A.M.N. And B.A.M.N, of course, refers to by any means necessary. And this term, it's the English translation of a phrase originally utilized by the existential philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre in a play titled Dirty Hands. And the quotation is as follows. I read it from a English translation of this particular play titled Dirty Hands. And here's the quotation. I was not the one to invent lies. Lies. They were created in a society divided by class, and each of us inherited lies when we were born. It is not by refusing to lie that we will abolish all lies. It is by eradicating class, by any means necessary. And as I said, that's taken from Dirty Hands. Now, say that when one of them, by request of a contract in Theta, if you recall, a contract in Theta asked if anyone knew the meaning of the particular acronym in question, B.A.M.N, that they could inform a contract in Theta via space-time travel communication coordinates. And now that you know what that acronym means, you are perfectly capable of utilizing space-time travel communication coordinates to inform a contract in Theta of its meaning. Now, the first instance here is unfortunate because there is no playlist in space-time travel communication coordinates that contains the musical content of the existential philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre, and the contract of Theta has no albums of Jean-Paul Sartre's, and so when we have to refer to the title, perhaps, of the play from which, by any means necessary, the expression comes from. Now, if one does a search and looks for Dirty Hands, unfortunately, once again, there are no tunes in the space-time travel communication coordinate set, either the complex space-time travel communication coordinate set or the even more complex space-time travel communication coordinate set. Now, you can refer to the word dirty, and I looked it up, and here are the various options. There's dirty water, there's dirty world, and there's dirty groundhog blues. I don't think any of those actually is going to get there. And if you send a contract in Theta a message, dirty groundhog blues, I very much doubt that he'll get the meaning by any means necessary from Dirty Hands. But if you're going to use the word dirty, you might try Dirty Dishes Blues by Gary Clark Jr. It's a close thing, I think, and the hands aren't as specifically designated as dirty, but I suppose if one does the dishes that are dirty, one might get dirty hands. You can try going that way. Now, the second use of this, to Wikipedia's knowledge at least, the second use of this expression by any means necessary comes from the anti-colonialist monarchic intellectual Frantz Fanon, and here's the problem. A contract in Theta does have a conceptual sonnet based on the words of Frantz Fanon, and you could reference that utilizing reference that utilizing a space-time travel communication coordinate number, but it would be difficult. And the problem is that the various versions of that conceptual sonnet, none of them are associated with a single tune. So you have to work something out on your own. So Jean-Paul Sartre kind of did it, and Frantz Fanon, once again, kind of did it. Okay, but here's the thing right here. Okay, so the English, it says this in the Wikipedia site. The English phrase entered the American civil rights culture through a speech given by Muslim minister Malcolm X at the Organization of African American Unity's founding rally on June 28th. 1964 in Manhattan, New York. Now, you can reference Manhattan, New York with various songs in the space-time travel communication coordinate set, either the complex space-time travel communication coordinate set or the even more complex space-time travel communication coordinate set. However, referencing Manhattan might not get you there, but you can reference Malcolm X, and that would be the way that I would go. Now, aCiPhtTh, the latest aCiPhtTh has two songs at least that refer to Malcolm X. One is from the album Conversations, and one is from the album Poem from Malcolm X. So let's look up the numbers and see how you would refer to by any means necessary using the aCiPhtTh playlist and whatever space-time travel communication coordinate refers to Malcolm X. Alright, so let's count those out. Right. So here I am, I'm counting. This would be very difficult for contract in Theta with his dyscalculia and his inability to bijectively perform linear sequencing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12. Let's count that again just to make sure that it's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, 12. Okay, and we're looking at the aCiPhtTh playlist. This is the even more complex playlist. Don't confuse this playlist with the complex playlist. This is the even more complex playlist number 12. And let's see where Malcolm X is located on these. Okay, that's 18. Okay, so the first one is 18, 19, 20, 21. So the space-time coordinate, if you want to send contract and B a message and let it know that B.A.M.N means by any means necessary, the space-time coordinate to do that would be 12, 18, let's see, 19, 20, 21, 12, 21, 12, 21. Got that one? Okay, 12, 21, which is nice because it also happens to be a palindrome, a numerical palindrome, 12, 21, right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 12, 21. That's the first one. All right, let's see what the second one is. Okay, so that's 20, that's the 20 here. 20 plus 18 is 38. Oh, let's see. 38 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 38 minus 5 is 33. And so the second possibility is 12, 33. Is that correct? Let's count it all out. Alright, just to make sure. 18, 36, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, no, minus 1, 2, 3, 36 minus 3 is 33. The second number, if you want to communicate to a contract can be through theta, the meaning of B.A.M.N, use the number 1233. Alright, and it might be a good idea to do it before December 25th. That might be a good Christmas present for contract and through theta to learn what the acronymic reference for B.A.M.N means, and of course it means by any means necessary. Shall we listen to that again? Yes, let's listen to the original quotation by Jean-Paul Sartre. It was not I was not the one to invent lies. They were created in a society divided by class, and each of us inherited lies when we were born. It is not by refusing to lie that we will abolish lies. It is by eradicating class by any means necessary. Have a good day. This is Dookie signing off. Oh yes, and once again, we're having problems with our Mac program, and so I'm going to have to re-record this onto another device in order to get it into the computer. If anyone from Mac is out there listening, Mr. AppleTosh, might want to do something about that. Your programs don't work very well anymore. Just saying. Have a good day.